suggest that what you two have been doing is perfectly normal. And even worse, you're allowing Dan to think that it's normal. Well, let me tell you, it isn't. He's at a very impressionable age. Do you want him growing up thinking that it's okay for a brother and sister to sleep together?
No, of course we don't. Why are you trying to poison him against us?
May I remind you that you two started all this? You can't really imagine for one moment that this hasn't had a very serious effect on him. He needs guidance. He needs to be told that what you two have done is unforgivable.
He seems to be handling it okay.
Oh, and could he have handled it if Max Farnham had killed him when he ran in front of his car? Would you have kept your secret then? Would you have ever told your mother and I what really happened that day? It's about time you two face facts. Your mother and I have even lied to the police on your behalf. Well, that's it. We've done all that we're doing. You can forget about our support from now on. You just carry on with your sordid little lives and don't bother us or Daniel.
Ollie, wanted to have a word with you about my book, mate.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike, but I'm very busy.
Well, I just wondered what you thought of it so far.
Well, I'm very sorry, but this just isn't a good time.
Listen, George. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, it's just what Dad said earlier.
Yeah. Doesn't think too much of us, does he?
If Dan had died, we wouldn't have kept it to ourselves, would we? I mean, we would have told them. He thinks we're some sort of monsters.
Well, look, now he's washed his hands of us. Why don't we do what he said? I don't want to say it. So why don't I move in with you?
You can't.
I'm not staying here, George, not now.
It's mad.
No, it's not. Look, we're going to deny the charge, right? So what's the last thing a brother and sister on an incest charge would do? Get a flat together. Well, can you think of a better way of proving we're innocent?
I don't know.
We can do it, George. We've talked about it a million times. Just get a place together and get on with our lives. I want to do it. Can you think of a better solution?
I'll tell you what a change it makes to come in here and not have to deal with that awful Bev.
Well, you should have tried working for her. Anyway, I've already made a few changes. Ron sent me to the cash and carry yesterday, so I bought a few new lines.
Oh.
Have a look.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Where's the steady?
I beg your pardon?
What on earth's that?
Steady. Sterilised milk in a tall, thin bottle. Bev used to get me a couple every week.
Oh, well, I'll try and get you some next time I go.
Oh, it's all right. Don't bother. I'll order them off the milkman.
Well, if you've lost one customer, at least I'll be coming in a little bit more often. And I'll take this.
Well, that's if I'm still here.
Oh, why shouldn't you be?
We've had a few more problems with Nat and Georgia. We spoke to Danny last night, and apparently he's known all about them for some time. That's why he ran out in front of Max's car. He saw them together.
Oh, hello, Ron. How's Mrs. Corkill coping?
She's bearing up.
And, what about Bev? Will she coming back here to work?
I shouldn't think so. Belle, Terry tells me that you haven't got his milk. It was on the list, wasn't it?
Yes, well, I decided to change a few of the lines, you know, introduce a few new things. I didn't want to overspend.
You what?
Well, I'll leave you to it. Bye, Ron. Bye, Belle.
Bye.
What new lines?
Behind you.
Old English Christmas pudding. Apricot and almond stuffing mix. Garlic pate. Pesto. What the hell's pesto?
Oh, it's a sort of sauce, and you put
How
pine...
do you think he's going to buy all this?
Well, they're very good quality. A lot of the customers have really admired them.
Yes, but who has bought any?
Susanna Farnham's just brought a Christmas pudding.
Most of my customers are a million miles away from Susanna Snobby Farnham. This lot will still be on the shelves come Millennium Christmas. This is the Trading Post, Belle. It's not Harrods food store. It's my own fault, though, my own fault. I knew I shouldn't have let you go on your own.
I was a buyer for a major department store. Now, I think I can handle a corner shop.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like that to me, love.
I wanted to give the customers more choice.
This is a convenience store. You've got to know your market. Oh, Mrs. Jones round the corner, she wants piccalilli and spam. Not garlic pate and flipping pesto.
If I'm to work in this shop full-time, then I think I should have a say.
No, love. It's what I say that matters.
Well, in that case, I resign.
You what? Hey, no, hold on, love, hold on. No need to be hasty, is there?
I'm sorry, I will not be patronised. I know what I'm talking about. Goodbye.
But, Belle, hold on.
Belle?
In here.
Oh, I thought I'd find you in the shop, but it was closed.
I don't work there anymore.
Ron didn't take up your references, did he?
No, of course he didn't. I walked out.
What?
Look, here I am, doing my best to improve that shop, and all he can do is give me a load of patronising rubbish, so I told him what he could do with his job.
Belle, you need that job, not just for the money, but for your self-respect. Would you put those back?
No, I need them.
First sign of trouble and you just run away. Pack your job in, take those things.
Well, we should never have come here, should we?
Oh, and whose fault was that?
Mum, Dad, I'm leaving.
What?
Where are you going?
I'm going to stay with Georgia at her flat.
Oh, no, you're not. You've got a court case coming up. Do you realise what you'd be risking?
Look, after what you said this morning, you've made it pretty clear I'm not welcome here. All right? You said we're on our own, so...
Look, please, Nat, the police will find out.
You're staying here. I'm not having you two openly living together.
Look, even if the police do find out, what can they prove? How many brothers and sisters do you know that live together? Hundreds. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. You just worry about Daniel.
So don't forget, if you need any cookers, fridges, anything like that, I'm your man.
Oh, well, what about a teas mate, then, Nat? Or an electric toaster?
Oh, yeah, electric toaster, I have got one of them. And for my neighbours, 10% discount because it was an unwanted wedding present.
Yeah, OK, then you're on. I'll come round and get it later.
All right, I'm going to go sit in bed. I'll see you later, yeah?
All right.
OK.
Hey, Ollie, getting rid of the pair of them, eh? Only want to go now.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Rubbing our faces in it.
Right on.
What's all this then, doing a flit? Didn't think I upset you that much.
Nat's moving in with me in the flat above the pizza parlour.
Chicks are flying the nest, eh?
Yeah.
Look, love, I just want to apologise over that little disagreement the other day.
Well, I don't like being patronised.
Yeah, well, I've got a few personal problems at the moment, you know, and, well, I shouldn't have brought them to work. I know I was wrong. Well, I was wondering if you could come back to work at the shop. I really need you.
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she'll come
I
back.
said I'm not sure.
Don't you think you need this job at the moment?
Well, it would have to be on my terms.
Well, I could put you up 50p an hour.
Well, 75p, and I get more of a say in what we buy in.
Yeah, but it's true what I said, love. It's a convenience store.
Yes, but you haven't given my new lines a chance. If they don't go, fair enough, you decide what we stock, but at least give them a try.
Yeah, all right. But no more new lines until we see how these go, all right?
Agreed.
Right, nice one. There you go. Now, look, no rush. I can see you're busy, but if you could open up by 10:30.
Fine.
Thanks, love.
Hang on a minute, mate. I can't go as fast as you. My legs are too short. Let's have a little breather, eh?
Hope you don't mind a bit of drilling. I've got loads of these to hang. With all this noise going on, won't make any difference to me.
Are you girls? Settling in all right, are you, love?
Yeah, great, thanks.
Oh,
She's just moving in with her brother.
oh, that would be nice. It wasn't the same in my day, you know. You had to be married before you could get your own place. Not that I'm against it, like. I mean to say, you young ones need to do your own thing, don't you? See you, girls.
It's your official welcome from Julia. Yeah. Where's your dad? Has he come to help? Oh, I shouldn't think so. I'll just go and fix us a coffee, I think.
Georgia wants the other chair up.
Oh, right. Oh, coming up.
Cheers to Memphis. We couldn't have done it without it.
Oh, well, it's your money, all part of the service.
It's going home.
Oh, well, Nat's moving in with his sister, and I'm just giving him a hand. Excuse me.
Oh.
Say, going public, are we?
No, we're just getting a flat together, all right?
Oh, come on, don't insult my intelligence. I suppose you're behind this, eh?
No, it was my idea, my decision.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe how arrogant you've both been. You'll be starting a family next. I hope you haven't given this your blessing. Of course not. I'm totally against it. Yeah, well, I should think so too.
Why do you have to be so intolerant? No one else knows anything about us.
I know. And Susanna knows. You don't care, do you? You'll just parade your disgusting behaviour, in spite of what anybody else thinks. Look, I really don't think this is the time.
Like you did with your curb crawling?
I hope you're very proud of them. You don't care about anybody else, do you? Me, your mum, Dan. You don't care who you hurt.
All right, Ollie, what do you reckon then?
About what?
About my book, have you had a chance to read it? Oh, come on, Max, you don't expect me to believe that?
I'm telling you, it's true.
Brother and sister, you're joking.
Look, I should know. I've seen it with my own eyes. Oh. Look, you take it from me as the truth.
How do I know you're not just making this up because you don't like them or something?
Terry, this is deadly serious. You've got to get them out of that flat. It's disgusting.
Look, so long as they pay the rent on time and don't sell the fixtures and fittings, then I'm quite happy to take a chance with them.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. You'll find out soon enough anyway. Read about it in the papers when it goes to court.
Hello? Hi.
Oh, hi.
What's been going on here? What's happened to the wallpaper?
Oh, it was naff.
I put that up myself. It hasn't even been up 12 months. It was good stuff.
Oh, we just wanted the decorations to go with that stuff.
Well, tenants on short leases aren't supposed to redecorate, you know. Didn't you read the agreement?
Don't you like it?
I mean, yeah, it's all right, yeah. But, you know, technically I could ask you to leave.
Is that your idea or Max Farnham's?
Well...
Look, we saw you talking to him outside.
He's been telling all sorts of stories about us. We don't know why.
Let's be honest. None of my business, is it?
Well, no, it isn't really. And Nat signed the new tenancy agreement last night. I think you'll find we're the legal residents here for the next 6 months with full tenancy rights.
Yeah, I find. Fair enough, fair. Right, I'll leave you to it then. See ya. Ta-ra.
See.
Right.
What did he want?
He was just being nosy. Max Farnham's been telling tales out of school.
You see, it's happening already. People are going to find out.
No, they're not. We put Terry straight. We told him Farnham's just been spreading lies.
We just want to be left alone to get on with it. It's mad you and Mum trying to keep us apart. We're not animals.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what people will think when they find out.
Look, Dad, I'm sorry. I promise I never ever wanted to fall out with you and Mum. I couldn't bear to lose you as our parents. But you're just going to have to accept this. This is what we're going to do. Me and Nat have to be together. I want loads of decorations.
Yeah, and a tree, but a real one, not a phony one.
Yeah.
Listen, after we've gone shopping, do you want to go for a drink?
Yeah.
Hiya, you all right? There you go, one toaster, good as new. I've even fitted a free plug.
Oh, cheers, Simba. That's great.
How much is it?
To you, a £5.
Don't worry, Scrooge. I'll get it. I suppose I'll have to pay for our celebration drink as well.
Yeah, well, I'm a poverty-stricken student.
What's the celebration?
Merry Christmas. We're celebrating our new flat and a bright future together. Just the two of us.
Oh, well, congratulations. See you.
We call it Mum and Dad.
Why?
I don't know, just clear the air a bit, try and make it up to them.
No, not tonight. Let's just enjoy ourselves for once, eh?
Yeah.
I know. Let's pay a visit and farm them.
What? You must be joking.
Oh, come on, let's get that stuck-up prat Christmas message. Come on.
There you go. What do you think of that? Merry Christmas, fascist.
Come on, George, let's go.
Don't be such a spoiled boy. It was your idea to come here in the first place.
What on earth do you think you're doing?
Merry Christmas, Maxie!
Come on, George, leave him to it.
No, get off. I want to tell Mr. High and Mighty Farnham exactly what I think of him.
What's going on?
Oh, have you seen what they've done?
Not standing for this.
Oh, off he goes. Mr. Self-Righteous, forcing his morality on everyone.
Morality, you don't know the meaning of the word.
Oh, Saint Max! Never done anything wrong in your whole life.
Because it's against the law, that's why. Your brother and sister, for God's sake, it's incest.
Oh, my God.
Georgia, inside now.
Oh, didn't everyone know? Me and Nat, we're lovers.
Enough! Inside!
No! I want everyone to know where they heard it first when they read it in the papers! Go on! Back inside, all of you! Back in there! Tut, tut! Aren't they disgusting? Maybe you should all try looking at your own lives before you start moralising about everyone else!
Get inside now, and you!
Morning. A very good morning to you, too.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
Oh, you know, getting there. You all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
See, Max managed to get all the snow spray off the windows, eh?
Eventually. I'd have made them do it.
Here's your mum,
Yeah, I'll get it. Dad, are you sure you're all right?
Yeah. Just got the last of our little Jimmy's belongings back off the police.
Christmas tree. How can you even think of a Christmas tree at a time like this?
Belle, we do have Danny's feelings to think about, you know.
Look, I can't stand it. They're all out there watching us, whispering about us.
Yeah, well, we can't worry about that now. Shouldn't you be in work by now?
I can't go in. Look, please, Ollie, I can't face it.
Why? We've done nothing to be ashamed of. And if we lock ourselves away, people will come up with all sorts of ideas about what's been going on behind closed doors. We need to get out there, face up to the world.
It's easy for you to say, isn't it? You don't have to work with these people. I have to stand there every day serving baked beans to the neighbours, knowing that they're talking about us behind our backs.
It'll be as bad for me if our names get plastered all over the tabloids. Look, this is something we can't run away from. We've got to face it. I don't care what accusations are hurled at us. I don't care what names we're called. I'm not prepared to let this destroy me or my family. So, we're going to have a Christmas, regardless. Oh.
Oh, great. New toaster doesn't work. It's not on Sinbad flogging us dodgy goods. I've a good mind to report him to the trading standards.
You know, George, we've got more important things to worry about than whether a stupid toaster works or not. All right? I mean, you know what's going on out there right now, don't you? They'll all be gossiping about us. They'll be spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly looking forward to being the most gossiped about piece of news this place has seen either.
Yeah, well, it didn't just happen, did it? I mean, you did this, remember?
It was your idea to spray that stuff on Max Farnham's window.
Yeah, but it wasn't my idea to casually announce to the whole close that you and I are sleeping together.
Look, I'm sorry, Nat, but it's all out in the open now.
Yeah, great.
People will get bored of it eventually. They'll find something else to talk about.
All right, so what do we do in the meantime? Stay locked up in here for the next 20 years until they forget about it?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm taking this toaster back to Sinbad to get it mended. We've got to face up to people, Nat. If we can get through this, we can get through anything.
Hey, Jack Sullivan. I thought you were supposed to be doing a few odd jobs for your Terry.
Oh, he is?
Well, have you seen the muck around these shops? It's a living disgrace. You're letting your standards slip.
It's on my list, love. I think you better make sure it's top of your list.
Oh, and as for certain young people around here, I don't think they even know the meaning of the word standards.
What?
Them tenants of yours and the disgraceful goings-on. I'm surprised you haven't given them the marching orders by now.
Well, look, to be perfectly honest with you, Julie, I don't think it's any of my business. As long as they paid their rent and all that, well, I think they're entitled to a private life.
What kind of private life, though?
Hi.
You ought to be ashamed to show your face in public. A lovely-looking girl like you, and you're carrying on with your own brother. Oh, what kind of a world are we living in?
I'll drop you off at the shops. I've got to get some petrol on the way to work.
The tree looks ridiculous in there. It's completely bare.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Dan can decorate it. He'll love it. Come on. You're late enough already. Ron Dixon will be docking your wages.
Look, I really don't want to go in. I can't face this.
Of course you can.
Whatever happened to our family? There's 3 lovely children. We thought we had everything going for us.
Oh, come on, Belle. Look, there's no animal's blood smeared on the door or anything.
Yet. I can't stop thinking of Nat and Georgia standing up in court and everybody screaming guilty at them.
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that. Good morning. All right?
Bit quiet, like. Still, I suppose all that'll change once we get invaded by hordes of newspaper people.
See, it's starting already.
Because they love a good scandal, don't they? And it's just what we need round here.
Oh, well, that's one less Christmas card to send this year.
I can't face this.
Belle, just get in. The longer we hide away, the worse it's going to get.
Missed him now.
I don't know why you bother with him, Mike. The family's weird.
Well, I've seen weirder people than them.
Yeah, well, I think he's got enough on his mind with his kids to be worrying about your book.
He's not still doing his Jeffrey Archer impression, is he?
Oh, at least Jeffrey Archer gets paid for what he writes.
Oh, it's not about getting paid. It's about creating something, achieving something that people are going to take notice of.
Like Ollie Simpson, as you mean?
Having fancy principles won't butter your bread, you know, Michael.
Look, I just want my story to be told. And if it makes a few bob along the way, then fair enough. I think I'll go into town, see if I can catch him in the bookshop.
Oh, he's gonna love that, isn't he? I suppose I better start thinking about getting ready for work soon. Real work.
You better get a grip of yourself, sunshine. Letting Lindsay work all hours while you don't lift a finger.
No, that's all part of being a writer. You got to suffer a little bit, see a bit of life.
Mike, job centre today.
All right, OK, I'll go in after I see Ollie. Anything for a quiet life, eh?
Listen, do you reckon that you should be associating with the Simpsons? I mean, you know what their kids have been getting up to, don't you?
Hang on a minute, Dad. You've got Belle Simpson working in your shop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know I have, but I mean, that's only because I'm desperate, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to keep an eye on things round there, Ron. People might start boycotting the place soon.
Nah, they wouldn't. Not in the run-up to Christmas. Would they?
I can't believe what you did last night. I mean, now we're going to get a hard time from everyone like Julia.
Yeah, well, at least we haven't been struck down by any thunderbolts. There's been no plague of locusts yet.
Georgia, I'm serious. I'm surprised Max Farnham didn't call the police.
He deserved everything he got.
Yeah, I know, but what happens when he gets something caught to give evidence against us? It's not going to help our case, is it? It's going to make him even more determined to see us found guilty. Look, it's about this toaster we got for you. It's broken.
Yeah, we were wondering if you could have a look at it for us.
No, I'm sorry, I don't fix toasters.
But I've seen you in here before fixing stuff.
Well, that was before.
Well, could you just have a look at me? It's probably something really simple.
I'd rather not. So if you don't mind, I'm busy.
We've only just bought it from you.
Look, I've told you, I don't fix toasters, especially not that one.
Why not?
All right, if you really want to know, I don't like what you're doing. It disgusts me. I don't want you anywhere near me. And I share a house with a family man who's got 2 decent kids. And I don't like the way you're flaunting your relationship in their faces and trying to make out that it's all right for a brother and sister
Come on now, we don't have to listen to this.
Well, you can stick your toaster.
There you are. You can have your £5 back. Go somewhere else in future.
You know, whatever you think about us, you better get used to being around here, all right? Because we're not moving, we're staying.
Come on now.
What's going on? What's happening?
All we've done is ask him to fix a toaster.
All you've done? Oh, don't come the innocent. The whole world knows what you two have done, and you're still doing by all accounts.
I am sick of this. I don't need you moralising to me about my children.
Excuse us. Is there a problem?
No, of course not.
Then what are you staring at?
Who rattled his cage?
OK, thanks, love. Hey, just missed it. There's been murder here.
Why? What happened?
Them 2 Simpson kids swanning round like a pair of lovebirds.
Doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
I'm surprised you still got the mother working in the shop. Well, you know what people are like. They might think you're condoning it.
Like I've got a choice. Who else am I going to get to run it so close to Christmas?
Well, what about Jackie Corkle? She knows the ropes.
Nah, not at the moment. She's too cut up over little Jimmy.
And what about your Michael?
There's not room on the counter for his typewriter. Mind you, Lindsay is desperate for him to get a job.
Well, he's done it before, hasn't he?
Be worth a try, wouldn't it?
What?
Hi.
Hiya.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just shopkeeper talk, you know, wondering how we're going to manage with the Christmas rush.
Well, at least you've got me to help you out, haven't you?
Yeah, lucky me, eh? See you soon.
See you, Ron.
This has got to stop. Do you understand that? I don't think either of you realise the effect you're having on people out there. They're sickened by what you've done. They're appalled, outraged by it. The whole family has suddenly become outcasts.
Look, Dad, we know we're not going to change the way people think about us, all right? And you wanted us to keep out of your way, to cut ourselves off from you. That's what we're doing, so just leave us alone.
Can't you see the damage you're doing to yourselves? You could be in court within weeks. Don't you care about what's going to happen?
I'm sorry, Dad, I really am. I didn't mean things to escalate like this. I just wanted to make a point to Max Farnham.
Oh, yeah. Well, you certainly did that.
Is Mum okay?
Yeah, not bad, but she's wound up over all this.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Have you been in touch with the police yet? Why not?
We've been scared to.
Yeah, well, maybe no news is good news.
Might also mean they're making sure they've got a watertight case against us.
Don't tempt fate, George.
Come on. Let's have the number.
Oh, come on, Mike. At least for a couple of weeks, just to help your dad out over Christmas.
He's already got someone, Belle Simpson.
Yeah, but I need someone on the inside, don't I, to keep an eye on things. Once word gets out what our kids have been up to, then people are going to stop coming in. I'll lose half my customers.
I don't see what the problem is.
Oh, Mike, they've committed incest.
So?
I suppose you think people should get a grant for it, eh? Mind you, I'm surprised they don't, the way things are going these days.
Look, incest was only ever a problem before the days of contraception, wasn't it? When they thought the kids were going to have 2 heads and all that.
So you think it's okay, do you?
It's the depths of depravity, Michael.
Hang on a minute, Dad. There's people all over the world getting hacked to bits and bombed to pieces. Now, that's the depths of depravity. I mean, these 2 people love each other, so what's the problem?
Mike, incest. It's wrong, isn't it?
And against the law.
I mean, I don't blame your dad for worrying. I wouldn't want any of them working for me.
And it is still me who pays all the bills in this house, remember?
All right, OK. I'll do a couple of hours a day for you. But if I ever publish it on the phone, I'm off like a shot, OK?
Yeah, OK. Thank you, Michael. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Now, look, all you've got to do now is just turn up and say you've come to help out with the Christmas rush.
Christmas rush? Are we talking about the same shop here?
Don't push it, sunshine.
Oh, I made up you've finally seen some sense and got work. I feel like this is the first step towards us getting our own place now.
Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
Well, I haven't been into work yet. I phoned the police station from the flat.
Any news?
No, I couldn't get anything out of them. They said, oh, your case has still got to go through the system. You'll be notified by post as soon as the decision is made. Still, at least I got Nat and Georgia to agree to be a bit more discreet.
Well, Ron's being a bit funny with me. He keeps hanging around, making the odd remark or two.
Oh, just stick it out, Belle. Screw the lot of them.
All right. Oh, Mr. Simpson, any chance of a word about me book?
Look, I'm really sorry about that. He's in a bit of a rush.
Oh, well, I'll catch him later anyway.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, my dad's just asked me to come in for a couple of hours, you know, just cover you for the Christmas rush.
Oh, right.
That's less pressure for you, innit? Less work.
How are you, Mike? I was wondering if you could get your dad put me aside some of those little chocolate snowmen, please.
Yeah, no problem. Belle knows where they are.
I'd rather deal with you if you don't mind.
Julia, Belle works here. If you want to shop in here, you deal with her, OK?
I'd like 4 set aside, please. And I'll be back to pay for them when I pick up my pension.
You were very firm with Julia there.
Yeah, well, she deserved it.
I suppose we're the talk of the town at the moment.
It's none of anyone's business, really, is it?
Well, thanks for standing up for me.
No, I wasn't really standing up for anyone. I just can't stand narrow-minded old narcs like that, as though they've done nothing wrong in their lives.
Well, I don't blame them, really. I think I'd be the same in their position.
Look, not everyone hates you, you know. I mean, I heard all the gossip, and well, it doesn't bother me.
Well, I wish everyone was as sympathetic as you are.
Yeah, well, I'd just like to know half of what's gone on in some of their private lives.
We're gonna need some silver foil to get some of these to work.
It'd be great if we had a MIDI interface.
A what?
Then we can link it up to our computer.
Can't you just plug them in like everyone else?
All right, lads. Tanner's your dad in?
No, he's not at the moment.
Oh, is he due back from work soon?
I don't know, he's sleeping at shopping, I think.
All right. Where is it he works again?
Elton's bookshop in town, just down from Lord Street.
Yeah, I know the one she is. Well, if I'm down that way, I might drop in on him. See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Suppose you know everyone's talking about your brother and sister.
Not surprised. Both off their heads.
Is it true they like went together?
Dunno. Nobody ever tells me anything in this house.
Same in the house.
My hand's about to drop off.
Oh, I can't work out which of the neighbours to send one to. You can do the local ones.
You're not sending one to the Simpsons, are you?
Well, I thought I might send one to Belle. I mean, I have to include Ollie, of course.
The least we have to do with that family, the better.
I don't see why everyone should condemn the parents for the sins of the children.
Oh, I've lost my sense of taste.
Well, aren't you due in at the restaurant now?
Well, I thought I'd get this lot finished first.
Ooh. Feel better after that bath.
Good. Tea won't be long.
See, the Simpsons are putting up the Christmas lights outside.
Can't see them having a very happy Christmas. Not after all the shenanigans that have gone on in our house. It's funny. Things like that never happened when we were kids, did they?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it did, but it was all hushed up. I feel for the parents.
Don't waste your sympathy, love. They're probably to blame.
Do you reckon the parents are always to blame, then? For the way the kids turn out?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Jimmy were to blame, you know. For the way our little Jimmy went off the rails. We were responsible for bringing him up and we failed him.
Come on, love. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about them over the road. I mean, lots of kids go the way your Jimmy went, but those Simpson kids, I mean, that was something else, that, Jackie. They broke one of the biggest rules going.
Oh, we're not exactly innocent ourselves, are we, Ron? We're both still married to other people.
Yeah, but we haven't done anything, have we?
But we deserve to be condemned the same as them. Bet we're getting talked about just as much.
Anyway, hope you're hungry.
Famished.
Yeah, that's great, Moira.
Oh, thanks.
Excuse me, Mr. Simpson.
Oh, hi. You doing some Christmas shopping?
No. I was just wondering if you'd had any more feedback on my book, you know, because I want to send it off to a couple of publishers this week.
Well, I've been really busy with the Christmas rush.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, could you give me a couple of addresses, contacts and stuff?
Well, I could sell you a copy of the Writers and Artists Yearbook.
All right, well, could you do me a letter of introduction as well?
Are you sure that you want to send it off in its current state?
Are you saying it's not good enough?
Well, no. It's been an interesting read. Rather unusual style-wise at times, but I can see that the subject matter obviously means a great deal to you. No, I'm just not quite sure if it's ready to be sent off to publishers yet.
Well, that is exactly the way I wanted it to be. A real-life version of events. I just wrote it down the way it happened.
Yeah, well, it may be a real-life story, but it has to be well-written to be turned into a good read.
Excuse me. Are you saying it's not well-written?
Not exactly, no. I'm just saying that it would make a better read if it were more esoteric and written...
Better?
No, just differently. And, well, better, yes. Just turn it on its head in a few places. But it's only a first draft, isn't it? And most books go through various draft stages.
What, you mean like checking the punctuation and the spelling and that?
Not quite, no. You see, some writers think of a first draft as like an artist's palette, where they just mix the colours, and then the real craft work begins. Well, that might be the next stage for you, you know, to really get to grips with the real craft of writing.
Yeah, well, that's very helpful. Listen, I don't want to hold you up. I'll go and have another look at it, eh?
Look, I hope I wasn't too negative.
No, of course not.
And thanks for coming back to ask my opinion.
No, you're in the biz, aren't you?
I meant as a neighbour. Our family seems to be being ostracised by almost everyone on the close.
No, I've never been one to follow the crowd. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. See ya.
Yeah, good luck. You'll need it.
Bills. 2 weeks before Christmas. A couple of cards. Nat.
From the police.
Merry Christmas, Nat. They're not going to prosecute us.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It says they're not going to proceed. We're off the hook.
I can't believe it.
You know what this means, don't you? If I hadn't stood on the close and shouted my mouth off, no one would ever have known about this.
No, it's too late now. At least we're not going to get dragged through the courts.
Yes. Just got the neighbours to face.
Hi. What are you two doing here?
I've had a letter from the police.
What now?
They're not going to prosecute us.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful news. Really wonderful. You must be so relieved.
Yeah, more than you can believe.
Well, things can only get better from now on, eh?
Good news. The post has arrived from Lapland, so I'll be around to fit your Santa costume later. And if you behave yourself, I might invite yourself round for tea.
Oh, that'll be great, that, Julie. My dad was just saying how made up he was to be Father Christmas for all the kids, weren't you?
You are joking.
I can't stop because Jackie's there gone out for lunch and I'm in charge.
I get the feeling there's a million pairs of eyes staring at you.
Will you look at them two? There's only one way to stop them, you know. Padlock her up in one of them charity bells and give the lad the, operation. That'll put a stop to their gallop.
I've just seen them Simpson kids walking around like they're some married couple.
Unlike us, then, eh?
I won't be long, love.
You said that 2 hours ago.
Christmas shopping.
You'll spend all your dad's money?
Hey, I've got the gold card safe in here. Yeah, let's go and see where those sparks have gone wrong, eh? I won't be a sec, love.
Hiya, love.
All right.
Don't you remember me from your wedding? I was the one with the broken ear.
Oh, right, yeah.
I've just come to offer you my commiserations. You were just used by that Simpson lad and then cast aside. Look at them, the two of them, acting as though butter wouldn't melt. Ooh, they should brand them for what they've done.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, them two doing the business.
How do you know about that?
It's not just me, love, it's everyone. Everyone knows.
Jules. Hi. I wish I'd never met you, or your brother.
What is it?
I've just had some woman come up to me telling me all kinds about us two, about our marriage, and you two. How dare you go round telling people my business? Don't you care what people think about you?
Jules, we haven't said anything.
How do you think I feel, you going round humiliating me like this?
Jules.
So next time, you keep your dirty business to yourself, OK? The sooner the courts put you away, the better.
There isn't going to be any court case, Jules.
What? The police have decided they're not going to prosecute us. So why don't you just go home and leave us alone?
I hope that's the last delay, because I want that place open and trading by the new year.
And me. I'm the one looking at penalty clauses in the contract, remember?
Can't we just get them to push and offer them a Christmas bonus or something?
I'm on the case, Terry. Rest assured.
All right, I'll see you later.
Oh, yeah. What's up, love? I wasn't gone that long, was I?
The police aren't going to prosecute Nat and Georgia.
You were?
I've just been up to the flat, Dad. I can't believe it.
What do you have to do to get some justice in this country?
They're not even going to court. They're going to get away with it.
Not while I've got a breath in my body.
Well, what can you do?
Don't you worry, love. I'm going to make sure that Simpson lot regret the day they ever clapped eyes on J.C. Bradley.
Well, thanks for the shopping, Dad.
Yeah, well, it's probably as well that you two stay out of the public eye for as long as possible till all this dies down. But hopefully, now that you're not being prosecuted, well, things can get back to some sort of normality.
You could, come back home if you wanted to. Oh, no. JC.
That's them. Get as many of them as you can. That'll wipe the smile off the dirty faces.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, just getting a few snaps of the happy couple.
Come inside, Dad.
You've got no right to take our picture without our consent.
You try stopping me.
Look, what do you want a picture for? We're not being taken to court now.
So I heard. But if the police won't make an example of you, then I'll have to do it myself.
What?
You wait till the story's all over the papers. And the mugshots. Then you'll know.
You wouldn't do that to your own daughter.
Like you ever cared about my daughter's feelings. I'm going to ruin your lives the way you ruined theirs. You won't know what's hit you.
A Wild West theme, eh?
Yep. Looks like you have to get yourself one of them 10-gallon heads there, partner.
No, you will, to hide that sad haircut.
You're the ticket for Val, is it?
Well, yeah, if she fancies it, you know. Might take a little bit of time getting used to being, you know, just mates.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Will you leave me alone? Will you stop it, please? Please just go away.
What's all that about? Papers must be onto them, mate.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me, mate. It was bound to happen, though, wasn't it? I mean, the way them kids have been flaunting themselves everywhere. I'll tell you now, mate. Them Simpsons deserve everything they get.
Well, I'll see you later, mate.
Yeah, see you later.
Morning.
Hi, sir.
All right, mate. Can you handle some sugar?
You what? You got a shop for like a trading post, haven't you?
Yeah, but she's in there, isn't she? And Ron Dicko's getting none of my business while that Belle Simpson's working for him.
Come on, son, you can't be blaming the parents what the kids are getting up to, you know.
Well, if you can't blame the parents, then who can you blame? I mean, I was brought up in the kids' home, remember? I know about abuse. And what about Trevor Jordash, eh? Incest, abuse, parents and the kids, it's all linked. And if you want to know why them Simpson kids are doing what they're doing, then have a look at the parents. But someone's put the idea in their head.
Hi.
Hiya.
I just called in to pay for the tickets for the PTA dance tomorrow night. 20, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Thanks.
Oh, and just to let you know, I'll be driving the boys down to the snow zone tonight.
Oh, nice one.
I'll get Dan to come over and call for Leah when we're ready. Okay, see you later.
See ya.
You're letting your Leo go with their Danny, and you're letting him drive.
Come on, son, there's going to be other lads there. It's just an end-of-term Christmas night out. And like I said, it's not to do with Danny or his parents.
Yeah, you haven't seen what I've seen in life, all that going on. I mean, you can't say that it doesn't have an effect on everyone and everything.
Yeah? Well, how come it hasn't affected you, then? All the things you reckon you've seen. I mean, you're no pervert, are you?
Hey, hang on. I was one of the lucky ones. Your Leo might not be.
Hi.
I should have done this ages ago. I was just too terrified of coming out.
Or is he still here?
I don't think so.
Hey, Sin. Bigoted little. But do you want me to stay for a while?
No, I'll be fine.
Have you had one of your tablets?
Yes, I have actually. Look, shouldn't you be at the school organising the Christmas fair?
Yeah, I had to pay Mick Johnson for those PTA dance tickets. It's a Wild West theme, apparently. Do you think we can rustle up something to wear?
Look, if you think I'm dressing up in some stupid costume and dancing the hoedown when the family's about to be exposed by the newspapers, forget it.
We're expected to be there. I'm a parent governor. Anyway, it'll do us good. A few drinks, good night out.
Oh, yeah, with half the neighbourhood staring at us. Look, you go if you have to, but I'm not coming with you, forget it.
Decorated this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was another house up for sale around there soon.
I don't be saying that. Theirs is better than ours. It'll probably sell first. Flash conservatory on the back.
Yeah, but the papers are already onto him and his pervert kids, aren't they? I mean, who'd want to live in a place where all that went on, eh?
Thanks.
Hey, I see you've shifted them posh Christmas puds, eh?
Professional buyer's touch.
Ah, now then, there's something you can help me with there.
What, me?
Yeah, I need some advice on Christmas presents. Want to get something really nice for my Jackie.
What, your daughter?
No. Jackie Corkill. I was thinking about getting her a microwave.
Microwave? It's not very romantic, is it? What about some jewellery?
Nah, I suggested that. She didn't seem too keen. What about a dishwasher? That's it, yeah. Then she wouldn't have to bother the sinks full of hot water, would she?
But you know, a dishwasher, it's not just for her, is it? What about a favourite perfume?
No. Want to get her something different, something she'll remember.
Have you seen this?
Oh, not your size by the look of it, Ollie, son. I think you need a fuller figure to play Father Christmas.
Exactly. You know, when I said I'd help out at the Christmas fair, I didn't expect Dick Thornton to pencil me in as Santa Claus in the first year's grotto.
You?
Well, can you believe it? I'm going to be a laughing stock. I mean, look at the size of it.
Hey, I hope your cowboy outfit for the PTA dance is going to fit you better than that.
Why is everyone obsessed with dressing up? It's embarrassing.
Well, are you sure you should be doing this? Couldn't someone else do it?
Apparently not.
Hey, you could always do a guest appearance at the Weight Watchers Christmas party, couldn't you?
Come on out then, let's have a look at you.
I feel absolutely ridiculous.
You've got 15 minutes before you meet your elves and your fairies.
I feel like a complete idiot. I mean, look at that.
Well, I could pad it out a bit for you.
I haven't got time.
Well, perhaps I should take up the jacket and the trousers and some safety pins.
Well, what's the point? I'd still look absurd. Now, if Thornton wants Santa Claus, he just have to take me as he finds me. Right, that's it. Hey, you! Stop! Oh. Come back here, you. I'm not having this. Right, I'll take that.
What's all that about?
Oh, he's working for J.C. Bradley, the builder.
Hey, Ollie, you want to be careful there, mate. You'll be getting a bill for busting that.
Yeah, you can tell J.C. Bradley you've retired.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I am now.
Not much goodwill to all men there, eh, Santa?
It's all they deserve.
Well, I suppose it was bound to happen, no?
Look, we feel just as disgusted by what Nat and Georgia have been doing as everyone else.
Come on, Bella. I think you better go back inside the shop.
No, I want people to know that what Nat and Georgia have been doing is not our fault. I want to be able to come to work without photographers barging into the shop and taking my photograph.
What, he came in the shop?
Yeah, he just charged in.
Oh, sorry, love, I'm not having that. No, you could have cost us no end of customers there. Hey, if anything like this happens again, I'm going to have to let you go.
Will you look at the nerve of that one? Like butter, wouldn't melt.
Do you mind?
Looks like the press have got hold of it then.
Oh, they will have soon enough. Don't you worry about that. Won't be long, Phil.
Yeah, all right, yeah, I'll catch you later, eh?
It can't be easy for him watching them Simpsons kids swanning around after all they put his daughter through. So, I'll see you later, eh, love? And don't forget to bring your dancing boots.
See you, love. Your mother rang me from the shop. She said that Georgia was being hassled by that photographer.
Yeah.
I thought I'd seen him off yesterday, but obviously wasn't enough. Where's Georgia?
She's on there. Look, Dad, go easy on her, right? She's been edgy in the last couple of days.
Are you okay?
Does it matter?
Of course it does. What's happened?
The photographer decided it was my turn today. JC's obviously put him up to it. He stood there the whole time watching, enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah. Well, perhaps you should have thought about the consequences before your little outburst on the close.
But I don't know what he hopes to achieve by taking our pictures to the paper. I mean, they're not interested in us.
Oh, don't be so naive. You've seen the tabloids. It's not just celebrities they're after. It's any kind of smutty story.
This is not a smutty story.
Well, what would you call it then? As far as the tabloids are concerned, you're just another story to fill a page next to the bonking bishops and the pop stars taking a swing at each other.
Look, we don't even know it's going to get in the papers yet.
I don't think J.C. Bradley wants these pictures for his family album.
It's all so unfair.
You've got no reason whatsoever to feel sorry for yourselves. It's your mother you should be worrying about, and the effect all this is having on her.
can't listen to any more of this. I need to go and lie down.
Just a moment. From now on, I don't want you out in public together, okay? I don't want either of you to give this photographer any opportunity of taking any incriminating pictures. Do you understand?
Hi then, babe. Hey, you two, pack it in.
Hey, you. Never mind, right behind. You want to keep an eye on your own. It's hanging out your kecks there. And I don't know what you're laughing at. No one's going to be hanging out the window to watch you take your shirt off. Stay off you.
You tell them, love. Yeah, lads. You'll be seeing this one in the papers pretty soon. Well, I doubt she'll get a kit off, though. She only does that for her immediate family. Mind you, I reckon that if she's kinky enough to carry on with her own brother, she might be up for anything. See you in the morning, lads.
See you, mate. Excuse me. Will you stop harassing my family?
What, let them get away with what they've done to my family?
Look, none of this is any of your business.
Oh, isn't it now? And what about my poor, heartbroken little girl? She tried to take her own life because of your perverted son and daughter.
Oh, so you resort to humiliating Georgia with the help of your workmen, do you? Look, can't you do anything about this? They are on your property.
Hey, leave me out of this, will you, fellas? I just want everyone to know what your sick family gets up to.
Oh, that's your revenge, is it? Tipping off the newspapers?
Surely you don't expect me to just sit around and do nothing. Especially after the way that son of yours treated our Jules.
And how will Jules cope when she's being chased and harassed by newspapers? Because that's what's going to happen.
Oh, listen here, you. It's your perverted son and daughter that the papers are going to be interested in, not our Jules. She's the innocent party in all this.
Hey, now, come on, lads. Let's calm down, eh?
Oh, they'll be drooling over stories like jilted bride attempts suicide.
Hey, now, come on, Simpson! Ollie, just do it!
Right! My family's suffered enough because of yous. All right. You can let those kids of yours know I've got plenty of pictures of them. I'll call the photographer off, but that doesn't mean they're off the hook. I can go to the papers any time. And if I do, it'll be with the full story.
Come on, JC.
I made you coffee.
Thanks.
You okay?
Yep.
Yeah? You don't seem it.
No, I'm fine, honestly.
Look, George, I know things have been mad lately, all right? It's been hard for both of us. But if we're going to get through this, we can't start keeping things from each other.
Look, Nat, I'm fine, okay? I just need some time on my own to think things through, that's all.
We can't become prisoners in here. We've got to get out, George. Face up to people.
What, like just now? So we can be persecuted by J.C. Bradley and his sidekicks.
Yeah, but we're acting like we're guilty or something.
We are guilty.
George, you know what I mean. We've got to get out there and show people we don't care what they think. That we're not some sort of freak show.
And how do we do that?
All right, we start by going to this dance tonight.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We've got to start acting normally.
Going to Dan's school dance is not acting normally. Normally, we wouldn't go anywhere near it.
Yeah, I know, but it's a good chance to show people that we're just an ordinary couple. The same as everyone else.
Oh, yeah, just like anyone else. And I'm sure Dad will be delighted to see us as his Parents' Association do, especially after what he said earlier.
Look, who cares, all right? Are we going to stay in here and creep around like terrified mice, or are we going to get out there and stick two fingers up at a lot of them?
Nat, I think we've done that pretty effectively, don't you? Why don't you just leave me alone?
It's great, isn't it? Hey, is your wife coming? Because I can see this line dancer being just their thing.
No, she wanted to, but she's got a previous engagement. We'll have to start selling raffle tickets soon, won't we?
Hey, it's all taken care of. I think we should try and raise some money with the mistletoe, you know. We'll charge people for kisses or something.
Oh, you know, I'm not sure. I think it all sounds a bit tacky. If we're not careful, it could be construed as sexual harassment.
All right, Yul.
Hey, Gabby.
Yeah. Hey, very fetching. You look like that Lee Van Cleef.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you deserve shooting.
You look, interesting.
So, what's with the wellies?
Well, I couldn't get a proper pair of Cowie boots, so I had to make do with these, you know. Hey, he's a good turnout, though, isn't he? Should make a few bob.
We'd make even more if we charged for kisses under the mistletoe.
All Oh, wait, Teffo. Hey, give us the mistletoe and a bucket and leave the rest to me. Well, look what the cat's dragged in.
The cheek of it, showing the dirty faces at a family event like this.
As if everyone's staring at us.
Relax, you're just imagining it.
I'm not. Our friendly window cleaner and a neighbourhood busybody haven't taken their eyes off us since we walked in.
Ignore them. Just remember, we're here to enjoy ourselves, right?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
What are you two doing here?
All right, Dad, nice to see you too. Like the outfit.
I told you before. What happens if that photographer turns up again?
Don't ask me. I didn't want to come in the first place.
Anyway, looks like everyone has something else to talk about now.
Oh, yeah, we'll just pick the next number for us, will you please, Julia? There you go, darling.
Oh, where are
Dig deep,
you?
love.
Oh, God. Oh, another green ticket. They are number 20 on the green. Someone must have it. Number 20 on the green.
Julia, I've got it. Flaming hell, everyone's going to win apart from us.
Oh, congratulations, Mr. Crosby.
I can't stand any more of this. Surely you've made up point by now.
Oh, Dave, you look like one of them film actors coming up with those BAFTA awards.
Here we are, David. That should keep you going. Good grief. Look at the size of this thing.
Here you go, Julia.
Thanks very much.
All right, darling.
There you go.
Hey, Dad. Pap's been cab stay with us after all. I mean, we won't have to buy a turkey then, will we?
Hey, speech! Come on, Bing! Bing! You've still got to thank Julia for selling you the ticket and then drawing it out.
Ron, shut up. You're making a show of us.
Only joking, love.
And now for our star prize of the evening. A romantic dinner for two at Grant's restaurant.
On the blue ticket, number 69. 69 on the blue.
Hey, his father organised this.
Blimey, they certainly believe in keeping it in a family, that lot, don't they?
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
Quickly pick another number.
We can't do that.
Just do it.
George, show me how it's done.
Go. 1, 2.
Oh, it's hard work, all this line dancing like, isn't it? You're having a go, you two?
Yeah, come on, love, let's have a go.
I don't know what to do.
Can't get anybody else by the look of it. Come on, we'll pick it up.
Come on now, boys and girls. It's £1 a peck, £2 for the snog, and a £5 for the neck. Come on, Jack, make Julia's night. Whoa!
You're a bit short there, aren't you, lover boy? Now you're talking.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh.
Yes, Dad, go for it.
Come here, the best money you'll have spent all night.
All right, mate. Look, this is purely for charity, you know.
Me too.
Hey, whoa, hey, hang on, you'll owe me another salad in a minute. Hey, you want to be careful, it could be you next time. Tell you what, you take the mistletoe, I'll take the bucket. We should be able to get a few bob off someone.
Come on, you two. You want to give us a snog for charity?
I don't need your stupid mistletoe.
Look, sorry to disappoint you. Here's a contribution to your charity. Hey, what's the matter with you? What are you so wound up for? Was it a bit of PMT or something?
I wish. It's not PMT. I wish it was.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, come on, Nat. Don't be so thick. I'm late coming on.
Oh.
Very. Like 2 months. Now do you see why I'm being so foul?
How are you feeling?
Dreadful.
Can we get you something?
Okay.
Look, George, I've been thinking about this all night. Oh, it's like some sort of nightmare.
Yeah, well, at least you weren't the one throwing up.
I don't understand. Like, how did you manage to get pregnant?
Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Anyway, I've probably just got a hangover.
You didn't drink that much, and you've missed 2 periods. You must be pregnant.
Oh, since when have you been the expert?
What else is it going to be?
I don't know. It's probably all the stress we've been under. Getting all worked up about it's not going to help anyone.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
What about Mum and Dad, all right? What are they going to do if they find out you are pregnant?
Stop it. This isn't happening, OK? I'm not pregnant.
No, morning sickness. You missed 2 periods. You're going to have to take a test. All right, at least that way we'll know one way or the other, and then we can do something about it.
So, what time are you doing the grotto, Santa?
Yes, all right, Dan. Very funny. Come on, hurry up and finish those. You'll be late for school.
This I've got to see. My dad is Father Christmas.
Yeah, well, I was rather hoping you might help me.
No way. Never live it down. Mind you, might get me out of double maths.
Yeah, sorry, you can't use me as an excuse. The Christmas fair's not till after school.
Still not helping.
Oh, come on, Dan. How am I going to do it on my own?
All right. But it'll cost you.
Come on, kids. Oh, yeah, the grotto. Come on.
Are you going in to see Father Christmas?
No way, that's for kids, that is.
No, it's not.
Hey, I won't tell anyone. 2, please, love. Danny Simpson will. Oh, don't worry about Danny Simpson. What's he got to do with him, anyway?
His dad's Father Christmas and Dan's helping him out.
You what? How come they asked him?
And the next one, please. Ho, ho, ho.
Come on, Gems. We're going. Come on.
Yeah, but we want to see Father Christmas.
Yeah, well, we will see Father Christmas, love, but just not here.
Oh, and what do we have here? Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, get your hands up there. You're to be locked up, the lot of you.
I beg your pardon?
What's that, Dad?
You've got a nerve, haven't you? Your kids are carrying on, and you're standing there with a ho, ho, ho as if nothing's happened. You flaming perverts.
Come on, love. Let's get you home where it's safe.
One pregnancy testing kit, £9. They're really expensive. 1 copy of family genetics, and everything's all right, even if you are pregnant.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've just been checked about it. It's not as bad as we thought.
If I'm pregnant and they find out you're the father, we'll be arrested again. We'll end up in prison.
That's just it. We probably wouldn't.
Oh, come off it, Nat. Or do you think they'd go easy on me if I was 6 months pregnant?
I don't think they're going to touch us, right? They haven't done anything so far. Neither of us are forcing the other one to do something against our will. We're both consenting adults. I've been reading all about it. The law is there to protect people who are being abused.
Hold on a minute. You're forgetting about the main reason why incest is against the law, inbreeding. I mean, if we have a baby, it'll probably turn out to be some sort of monster.
No, it's no more likely to be deformed than anyone else's kid.
Come on, Nat.
Look, the genetics thing is only a problem if it passes through generations.
Genetics? For God's sake, Nat, you're starting to sound like Joseph bloody Mengele. Have you any idea what you're suggesting? I mean, what will people say? We'll be outcasts.
All right, then we'll go away. Somewhere nobody knows us.
I couldn't, Nat. What about Mum and Dad?
Look, until we know for certain, it's just speculation anyway. Go and take the test. Then we'll decide what we're going to do. Look, if you're so sure you're not pregnant, why don't you just take the test and prove me wrong? George, will you go in the bathroom and take the test now?
Have you got any idea what you've done to my family?
What's the matter?
Thanks to you, I've been branded a pervert by half the staff and parents at the school. And your brother.
Your brother would like to know why this whole family is being ostracized and treated as some kind of freaks.
Or why? What's happened?
Is Danny all right?
Oh, it's a bit late to start worrying now, isn't it? You didn't think about him when you leapt into bed with your sister, did you? Or perhaps he was next in line.
Dad, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? What you've done is unbelievable. It's outrageous.
Dad, calm down, please.
Look, we're sorry.
Oh, so that makes it all right then, does it? Everyone thinks I should be locked away and kept away from small children thanks to you two. Oh, you disgust me. To think, I used to be proud of you two.
Dad, please.
Georgia, please do the test. All right, there might not be a baby. We might be worrying over nothing.
What if there is?
Well, then it won't be the end of the world.
Yes, it would. For us to have a baby, it would be immoral. It'd be insane.
Why? You know, why? Why is it so insane for two people who love each other to have a child together? Georgia. Have you done it yet?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be out in a minute.
Well, it's negative. Oh! All that worrying over nothing. What would you have done if it, you know, had been?
I don't know. I really don't know.
George, where are you going?
Out.
Where?
Into town, Christmas shopping.
Oh, well, I just want us to go out together, you know, celebrate your non-pregnancy.
I've got to go.
Well, hold on 5 minutes, I'll come with you.
No! Excuse me.
Yes?
I need to see someone.
Well, if you don't mind hanging on a sec, the receptionist will be with you in a minute.
No, you don't understand. I need to speak to a doctor, anyone. It can't wait.
Well, it's okay. I'll handle this, Kath. Look, I'm Anne Cassidy, the clinic advisor. I don't know if you've spoken to someone already, but what you normally do is book an appointment.
No, please, I need to see someone.
Well, we're actually very busy.
Please.
Okay, look. I'll see if I can squeeze you in somewhere. Okay, then. We have to establish a couple of things in this first consultation. Chiefly, we have to confirm that you actually are pregnant.
Well, I am. I've done a test.
Yes, I know. I'm sure you have. But we're obliged to do our own, and once that's confirmed, then we have to assess just how many weeks pregnant you actually are.
Well, how long will that take?
Not too long.
Look, you have to understand, I have to have this done today. It can't wait.
Okay. Well, I'll go and get the specimen bottle now. Then we'll at least have got stage 1 sorted out. Right?
I'm a sucker for Christmas, you know. Always have been. I just love everything about it. It's a big family occasion, isn't it?
Yeah, it always used to be.
Well, have you got nothing special planned then?
Let's just say we're still undecided.
Look, love, don't think I'm sticking me beak in, but, well, that's families for you, isn't it? You can't choose them, you just got to live with them. And anyway, Christmas is a good chance for putting all those things behind you for a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
And that's why I want to make this the best Christmas that Jackie's ever had. So let me see, that's mistletoe, crackers, fresh fed... Oh, that stuffing, what was the name of it?
Chestnut and apple.
Chestnut and apple, that's it, I'll have to get some of that. Right, got to get myself off into town.
What for?
Got to get Jackie's present.
Haven't you got her a present yet?
Well, I did have her some bits and pieces, but they've all gone up in smoke. No, she's agreed to come round for Christmas dinner, so I want to get her something really special, you know. Any ideas?
Has she hinted at anything she might really like?
Well, not really, Belle, but there again, we've hardly had a chance to get to know each other, you know what I mean? No, I want to get her something that she'll remember. Something she's always dreamed of having.
Like what?
Well, luckily, I've got a sixth sense when it comes to them matters. She was like Bev and that foot massager. We never really talked about it, but at the time, I just knew. Came to me in a surge of inspiration. Just like this one. See you later.
Right. The test is positive. You are pregnant.
Yeah, well, I already told you that.
So now we have to discuss whether a termination is the right option for you to take.
Well, of course it is. Why do you think I'm here?
The next stage is an appointment with our clinic doctor. But as I squeezed you in, I'm afraid you might have to wait quite a while. In the meantime, I'm obliged to discuss with you alternatives to a termination.
Like what?
Well, if you were later on in the pregnancy than you thought and a termination wasn't possible, you might want to consider adoption or fostering.
No. I know how far on I am. 12 weeks. And I don't want to know about alternatives. I just want to get rid of it.
Yep, I need to know that you're sure about what your options are.
Look, you don't understand. There is no way I can have this baby. Please, you've got to help me.
Look, I'm sure everything's going to be fine, okay? But we do have to go through procedures.
Procedures? I haven't got time for procedures. I just want to get rid of it. Look, please, I can't wait. It might be abnormal.
It's perfectly natural for pregnant women to worry about things like that. Honestly, it happens to all of us.
No, this is different. This baby would be... I can't have it. It would be deformed.
Can I ask, are you a drug user?
What?
Well, you seem overly worried about abnormality.
No, I am not a drug user.
What about the father? Is he able to support you through any of this?
No, I don't want him to know that I'm here.
Does he know you're pregnant?
No. And he mustn't. He's my brother.
I want you to know that what you've told me is strictly confidential. It won't go any further.
Are you sure?
I promise. Now, I'm going to make an appointment for you as soon as possible. And I'll personally push it through for you. And look, I'm only at the end of the phone if you want to discuss anything. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Right. Well, you better see the doctor and get things moving. And don't worry. By this time next week, it should all be over. Okay?
Brazen hussy.
So, what did you get me
Sorry?
for Christmas?
What?
Christmas shopping, that's where you've been, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was, too busy.
I'll get it.
Mum. So, how are you both?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, great. You?
I've been better. What are you doing tomorrow? Look, we were wondering, it is Christmas and we are still a family and we want to make things as happy as possible for Dan. Will you come round tomorrow?
Well, what about Dad? Are you sure he wants us there?
Oh, your father really wants you there.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't disturb you anymore. See you in the morning.
Thanks, Mum.
And Georgia, try and get some sleep.
Me?
Well, both of you, you look worn out. Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mum.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, would you like to take your coats off? Perhaps you could get them a drink, Ollie.
Hey, Nat. Why did the chewing gum cross the road?
Mum, I'll give you a hand.
Hey, I know.
Would you, like a drink, Georgia?
Yeah, have dry white wine, please.
Right.
Hey, what do you call a man with leaves on his head?
Russell. Cheers for the pens, Dad. My other one's a past it.
A bit like Georgia.
Yes, Daniel. Thanks for the sweater, Mum. It's really lovely.
Dad, can we get the camera out now?
I think we'll forget about all that this year, Dan.
Oh, but why? We always do it.
Yeah, come on, Dad. It won't be Christmas unless we have our photos taken.
Why don't you just listen to Dad? He doesn't want to, okay?
Oh, go on.
Okay, then, come on. Let's go and get the camera.
Try and make a bit of an effort, eh? I mean, they're trying really hard.
Yeah, I know.
Look, a couple of hours we can go back to the flat, all right?
Now there's a thrilling thought.
Smile.
Right.
Can we do another one, just to make sure?
Oh, the bus have had already.
I think we've had enough now, Dan.
Ollie, will you come and open another bottle? Dinner's almost ready.
Yeah, sure. Dan, could you take this upstairs for me, please?
Oh, I need it down here. Take a picture. You do your Queen's speech.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure whether I'll be doing one this year.
Oh, Dad, why not? We always have one. You want him to, don't you?
Yeah, go on, Dad. Why not? It's usually good for a laugh.
Yeah, well, we'll see about it a bit later on, eh? Let's get lunch sorted first.
I'll go get that film.
Can I get another drink, Georgia?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, it's not like you to refuse a free drink. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't feel like another drink, that's all.
Okay, Ollie, no more chatting. Get the wine, please. We're ready. Everything all right?
Right. My, Queen's speech for 1996.
At last.
Well, the last time I had occasion to speak, we were in Formby. And the highlight of Christmas morning was Dan trying to find where we'd hidden his new printer. And, well, it took him nearly 2 hours to find it.
I'll tell you what, 15 seconds in this place.
You were nearly in tears.
I was not.
Well, it's been a year of great change for our family. We had the house move, and, well, all in all, well, it was pretty successful. It was a bit sticky at first, but now it's fine. Your mum's got a new job. Well, it's just a stepping stone, really, but I'm sure she'll go on to bigger and better things. Dan's finally settled into his new school, which is a great relief for all of us. And Nat's gone back to his architectural studies after a bit of a hiccup with his exams. And Georgia, well, Georgia's, she's, and, well, they're, well, I did say that I hadn't prepared anything, so let's have a toast to, well, to a better year.
All right, I'll have your Crimble, mate. Sorry to disturb you, mate, but I've just rewritten some of my book. I was just wondering if you could have a little look at it.
You've rewritten some of it?
Well, yeah, bits and pieces, like.
But I thought I said the whole thing needed looking at.
Well, the bits that I've redone, you know, they're really focused on the emotional side. I was just wondering if you could let me know if I'm on the right lines. Like, you know, I've made it so that you get a real sense of being out there.
It'd be much easier if I saw the finished article.
Hi, Mike. All right, Nat. Happy Christmas, mate.
Ollie, your turn.
Yeah, I'm coming. Look, if you could come over at a more convenient time, then, you know, maybe we could have a chat about it. Excuse me.
I'm just trying to get your dad to reread me book.
All right, he just likes to switch off from it all when he's away from work.
Mike, well, do you think you could have a word with him, see if he can read it after the Christmas period?
Yeah, all right, I'll have a go. Do you want to come in for a drink?
All right, nice one, yeah.
Hi.
All right, all the best, everyone.
And you.
Merry Christmas.
So, how's it going?
Georgia.
That's all right, I'm just asking you how's it going.
Oh, yeah, fine, thanks. It was miles away.
This has been like this all day.
Yeah, well, it's not a crime, is it?
Would you like a drink?
Yeah.
We were just going to play Trivial Pursuits. Do you fancy it?
No, thanks.
You okay?
Yeah?
Had a really nice card from Martin this year, and I tell you, the one thing you can say about Martin, he's got really good taste.
Mum.
Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I just keep thinking, well, hoping all this will blow over, burn itself out. Now, you and Martin, I was really happy when you got married.
You and Dad must hate us.
No, I don't hate you. I suppose if I was honest, I'd say I resented you, and that's probably because, well, it's partially because I feel cheated.
Well, what of?
Well, you having any sort of normal relationship, grandchildren even.
Grandchildren?
Well, it's just a feeling I get sometimes, you know. Your children sitting on my knee, even babysitting, I don't know. And when you and Martin split up, I thought that maybe Nat and Jules would fulfil some silly grand maternal yearning.
Mum.
Mum, Dan's getting restless in there. If you don't hurry up, he's going to start telling jokes again.
We'll talk later, okay?
Let's take a seat. You just take a seat.
George Simpson. We're ready for you now.
Take your coat off.
Today, yeah. Take the card out of the
Okay, Georgia. We'll get you on the trolley. Okay.
This should keep us going for a while.
I thought Margot and Keith would be here by now. You know what they're like. First to arrive, last to leave.
Yeah, I suppose they want to know how Nat and Jules are getting on since their wedding.
Yes, well, look, there's no way we can tell them about it. I mean, we have to make up some sort of story or something.
Yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You look lovely.
Oh, so do you.
Beginning to look like your lady friend's not going to show, Mick.
No, it's no problems getting a babysitter. It doesn't do to rely on them, women. Yeah, tell me about it. Haven't even got Simba's shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, well, celebrating Bristol fashion, eh?
Get off in a minute.
We've only just got here.
Lindsay, one drink and we're going next door, OK?
I'm not leaving me Dad on his own New Year's Eve.
Slice of lemon, love.
Yes, please, Dad, thanks. Anyway, what's so wonderful about the Simpsons all of a sudden? I think I'd rather steer clear of them.
That's a mate, isn't he?
But him and his sister...
Lindsay, they're all right. And besides, Ollie could turn out to be useful if we write again.
You said you'd get a proper job now your book's finished.
Yeah, and I will do when the holiday's over.
Right, there you go.
Cheers, Jim.
Well then, cheers. Here's to a very happy new year, eh?
I thought you were going to be back ages ago.
Yeah, things got out of hand.
Yeah, well, we've got to go. Mum and Dad are expecting us.
I can't now. I'm not up to it.
Well, we promised Dad we'd be there.
Yeah, I know. But I'm really not up to it. Can't you tell them I'm not well or something?
No, I can't. They asked us to be there. It's the least we can do. No, why can't you just, like, push yourself and try and think about Mum and Dad's feelings for a change? Come on, George.
Your age.
Oh, well, thanks.
No, I have to tell you, Vel, the food is delicious.
Thank you.
You know, my wife used to do those marvellous things. It's just a few prawns and a clove of rice.
Oh, she'd been her element in French France then, ain't she? I'm just going to take this over to Ron. Can't have him sat on his own on New Year's Eve. I'll see you later.
See you later. See you later, love. Right.
I wonder what Rachel's up to in Bristol. She's probably in clubland snogging the face off some gorgeous fella. Oh, could you want them firemen from last week? They were gorgeous. You thinking what I'm thinking? Taxi or bus? Taxi is quicker.
Are they?
Sorry, Lynn's. See ya. See ya.
When do you reckon you'll have a chance to read my second draft, then?
May take a while, Mike. Sorry. Can I top you up?
Yeah, thanks.
Davis, isn't it?
Yeah, Elaine. No, thanks, I'm fine.
Her daughter Tanya's in the same year as Danny and Neil.
Oh, right, yeah, I thought I recognised you. Hi.
Just thought we'd pop round and wish everyone a happy new year.
Listen, I hope you don't mind, but I just need to look at your book over Christmas.
Oh, yeah. So what do you reckon of it, then?
I thought it was brilliant, man. I couldn't put it down. I never realised what you and Lindsay went through together in Bangkok.
Yeah?
Look, I'll try and get my dad to have another look at it. And if he likes it as much as I do, you know, maybe you can find a publisher.
Oh, nice one, mate.
Oh, no, Ollie, I won't be able to stand up tomorrow.
It's all right. You can spend the whole day in bed.
Oh.
Hey, anyone fancy a trip round Bonnie, Scotland?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, bring your glasses. Come on, fellas. Hey, come on.
Hey, you two want to get a move on? There's a woman here dying to be a grandma.
Oh, listen, Matt was wondering if he fancied going to the Grand's restaurant tomorrow night with him in Georgia.
Oh, yeah. That was the one good thing about the PTA dance. Me and the raffle.
Yeah, dinner for two grand. Can't wait to see Max's face when he finds out who the prize winners are.
Come on, you two. Get those glasses filled. The midnight hour approaches. Oh, I put the radio on.
Those two get on really well, don't they? Look, Lindsay, I know you sometimes feel uncomfortable around me and that, but...
Of course I don't.
Look, I'm not stupid. But please, just give us a chance, eh?
Can you hear, eh, Ron?
10, 9, 8, 7. You better hurry up, Julia. Leap year's almost over. 3, 2.
Jack, listen. Will you marry me?
You are?
Will you marry me?
We're gonna have the best year ever, love. All the best, lads. Everybody, come on.
Yeah, should be a good night tonight. Haven't been out for a meal with Lindsay for ages.
Yeah, the food certainly good at Grant's.
Yeah, it's all right for some, eh? Getting it for free.
Look, Mike. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I seem to remember making some of this mess, mate.
No, I meant about getting friendly with Nat.
Oh, well, we get on sound. He's a good lad.
Oh.
Listen, mate, the best thing you can do is go inside, put your feet up, get the kettle on.
Listen, would you mind?
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, I'll give you a chance to have a look at me rewrites. Your Nat reckons I'm onto a winner.
Right.
George, you getting up today? What's the matter? You look terrible.
Just feeling a bit off, that's all.
What happened last night? Did someone say something to you?
No. It's just a bit too much, that's all.
Do you want me to run your bath or something?
No.
Look, we're gonna have to get ready pretty soon.
What for?
A romantic dinner for two. Chaperoned by Mike and Lindsay. Come on, it might be a good night.
Winnie the Pooh. Years since I've seen that. What's this? Mr. O.J. Simpson?
Ah, I forgot all about that. The Simpsons were out on the post he knocked the other day. I'd better take that over.
Feels like books. Brighton postmark, plain brown paper. Looks like our Ollie's one of the dirty Mac Brigade, eh?
Dad, he runs a bookshop.
Yeah, so why doesn't he get the books there then instead of having them sent through the post?
Have you got Kylie's jammies, love?
Yeah, they're in the bag.
Right, I better get this over the road.
All right, have a lovely time to pair here.
Yeah, will do. See you later.
Try, love.
Ta-ra, son.
Thanks, Mike. I wonder where that had got to. It's a small publishing company I helped to set up in the 60s.
All right, what kind of gear are you into?
Well, specialist stuff mainly. Travel, local history, memoirs, that kind of thing. They send me freebies on a regular basis.
Nice one. Listen, Al, I don't suppose you had a chance to read me rewrites to Savvy, did you?
I did, actually.
All right, but what do you reckon then?
I thought they were great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Massive improvements on the first draft.
A nice one.
In fact, in places it barely resembled the original text. Did you have any help with it at all?
No, I just used your notes, you know, they were really helpful.
Oh, well, congratulations. It's quite an achievement.
So, do you think I'll be able to get it published then?
Yeah, I don't see why not if you can find the right publisher.
Well, I don't want to be pushy, mate, but, what about that outfit of yours?
Well, I'm not quite sure it fits their criteria.
Well, I mean, you got memoirs, you got travel, you got two for the price of one there, haven't you? I mean, do you think you could have a word with them?
Yeah, I'll try, but I'm not promising anything. I'll get you manuscript.
Oh, that'll be Nat and Georgia. I better shoot off. Okay. Cheers, all. And listen, mate, thanks for what you said. It means a lot.
Okay.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
I won't be a minute.
Yeah, we knew you'd be glad your romantic dinner for two had been won by somebody you knew.
Well, yes, of course, and may I congratulate you on winning first prize.
Well, thank you, Max. We're looking forward to a first-class meal.
Yeah, with service to match.
Naturally. May I show you to your table?
This is going to cost us a fortune, Mike.
Can't you just enjoy yourself for once without worrying about money?
There you go.
Thank you, Max.
Lindsay. And I hope you enjoy your meal.
Thanks, Max. I'm sure we will, especially as it's on the house.
It's not often I get to indulge my love of oysters. They're usually out of my price range.
Ours and all.
You see, the thing about the arts is it's all about believing.
Yeah, I know, but it's that same old problem, isn't it, of conveying your vision to someone else. I mean, it's like this wine, right? It's supposed to be red. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it could be purples. George might be maroon. Lindsay, how do you say it?
It doesn't matter, really, does it? It's only wine.
And there you have it, you know. It doesn't matter how much you philosophize, one gulp and it's gone.
Oh, please, give me strength.
Thank you.
So I thought I'd just come and have a look, you know, just to make sure everything's up to scratch for me and Jack's engagement, too. Oh, hi,
Hello, Julia.
Poor Lindsay Corkin looks a bit down in the mouth, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not the food put her off.
Certainly not. It's more likely to be the company.
I didn't know you let all kinds in here.
It's not really our policy, Julia. Neither here or in our home.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, well, it's taken me a few months, like, but I think I finally found my own writing style, you know.
Well, it must be good if Dad's impressed. He's a tough nut to crack when it comes to matters of a literary nature.
Yeah, well, I thought it was great. I mean, I really felt like I was in that prison with you.
You've read Mike's book?
Yeah, and so has Dad. As Mike told you, he's going to try and get it published.
You must be very proud of him.
Yeah, he's dead modest and all. Never said a word to me about all this.
Yeah, well, I was going to tell you later.
What? That Mr. Simpson liked your rewrites?
I don't know how you coped in that prison. I wouldn't have lasted a day.
You don't have any choice. You just find a way of surviving.
I mean, it must have brought you closer, you know, sharing an experience like that.
You spend your days just trying to exist, trying not to be ill, and trying to keep clean and all the heat and dust.
Sounds awful.
The nights were the worst. Knowing Mike was going through the same nightmares as me, the only thing that kept me going was thinking of my little Kylie. The smell of her skin and the way her hair felt. The sound of her laughing.
I had to let her come home after a few days.
I thought I was never going to see her again.
But you got through it. I mean, you're back with your little girl.
Yet I am. That's what made this Christmas so special. Just watching Kylie open her prezzies. She loved every minute of it, didn't she?
Yeah.
I don't think she'll ever really get over it. Kids are just so precious, aren't they? I think they're the biggest achievement you can ever have.
You sure you're all right?
It's just... I know I'm going to sound like a complete hypocrite now. But it was hearing Lindsay tonight. The way she talked about her little girl. How much she loves her.
George, come on, don't do this.
I'm sorry. I never thought I'd feel like this, but... hearing Mum talking last week about grandchildren and then Lindsay, it's...
Look, we can't have kids. You know that.
I know. But I'm not talking about us having kids.
What are you talking about, then?
It was just that I wanted to tell you about.
What?
I need for you to understand what this means to me.
George, it's pointless going through this again. All we've done is argue ever since we thought you were pregnant.
No.
Oh, it's stupid. I can't believe we're letting it come between us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just thinking, that's all.
George, for the first time, we've got everything we ever dreamed of. You know, being together, sharing a home. We don't want the fear of you getting pregnant coming between us, do we? And I don't want you worrying about it either. You're no fun when you're like this. Look, we'll go and see a doctor. Get some advice. We have to make sure we never go through this again, yeah?